Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about Hong Kong comics. In this video, I will introduce the history of Hong Kong comics, their style, and 3 Hong Kong comic works. First, let's have a look about Hong Kong comics. Hong Kong comics, as its name, are the comics that created by Hong Kong comic artists and published in Hong Kong. Well, as you guys know, Hong Kong is a place that is quite special. It is the international finance center. That makes Hong Kong accept cultures from different countries. This also affected Hong Kong comics. Naturally, the most influential ones are Japanese comics and American comics. The production process of Hong Kong comics refers to American comics, using an assembly line production method, produced by a team around 10 people. Everyone in the team has their own responsibility, such as plot, characters, colors, etc. etc. The art style is close to American superhero comics and sometimes compatible with ink style. The theme of Hong Kong comics mainly is martial arts, but sometimes it will be something different, such as slice of life and shoujo manga. Hong Kong comics have been recorded in the late Qing dynasty. To satisfy the corruption of the imperial court, He Jianxi published multiple comics on major newspapers and publications in Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Hong Kong. Then, Guangzhou painter Jiang Nui-Quan was invited to come to Hong Kong to compile and draw the Renjian picture album. Unfortunately, he was dead before the album publication could witness the launch of Hong Kong's first comic book. In 1940s, the Second Sino-Japanese War begins. A lot of mainland comic artists moved to Hong Kong. They founded National Cartoon Writers Association Hong Kong branch, and the branch organized the Modern Chinese Comics exhibition. After the war ends, some of those comic artists returned to China. Hong Kong comics activities have been quiet for a while. Until 1959, a group of comic artists joined venture to publish the semi-monthly magazine Comics World that helped Hong Kong comics rise again. In 1970s, Hong Kong comics developed rapidly. In addition single volumes, various serialized forms have been developed, such as comics newspaper and comics magazines. Also, the Kung Fu fever was stirred up by Wong Yuk-long's Oriental Heroes and Shangang Xiubo's Bruce Lee. 1980s is the pinnacle of Hong Kong comics. Start using an assembly line production method to increase production. At that time, Chinese Hero, Tales of the Buzzsaw, which had the highest sell volume, could rush 200,000 copies per issue. But the good times don't last long. Hong Kong comics began to decline in the mid-1990s because of multiple reasons. The popularity of the internet allows people to easily read comics from other countries. Also, some China websites upload comics illegally that harm the sales of Hong Kong comics industry. Moreover, the subject matter is narrow. There are too many martial arts themed comics, and readers are bored by comics with similar themes. Also, Hong Kong laws are very strict on comics. Comic classification is either suitable for people of all ages to read, or only allowed to be fielded by persons aged 18 or above. Didn't have a great area. And the last one, Hong Kong started introducing genuine Japanese comics. A lot of Japanese comics accumulated over decades are officially introduced to Hong Kong market. Compared with Hong Kong comics, Japanese comics with different themes are more attractive to the readers. For those reasons, Hong Kong comics are gradually declining. Old Master Q is a comic work published in Hong Kong newspapers and magazines since 1962. It was created by Alfonso Wong and started publishing single volumes in 1964. 33 years after civilization, in 1995, Wong passed the creation of Old Master Q to his eldest son, Wong Yak. It is a comic series that is very popular among the Chinese community. It also published in Taiwan, China, Malaysia, etc. etc. In 2006, Oriental Diaries survey showed that the favorite book among primary and middle school students is Old Master Q. In January 1st, 2017, Alfonso Wong died at 5:57 a.m. at the age of 93. The story is around 5 main characters: Old Master Q, Baked Potato, Mr. Chu, Miss Chen, and Mr. Chu. Old Master Q is a mid-aged man who wearing a small black hat, yellow clothes, and black pants, with a blue pattern pants and black shoes. He doesn't have a stable job. You can see him appears in the story in different identities, such as an unemployed or detective. Baked Potato and Mr. Chu are his friends. Baked Potato just similar as Old Master Q, but the color of his clothes and pants are the opposite of Q. Also, he doesn't wear a hat. He is fat, short, lazy, and no job. Compared with Old Master Q and Baked Potato, Mr. Chu is totally different. He is tall, handsome, and successful. In career, he is a doctor. Also, in love, he has a girlfriend, Miss Lin. Seems like he is a person that lives in a different world from Q and Baked Potato. And Mr. Chu is good at dressing up. Unlike Q and Baked Potato, he won't wearing the same clothes every time. Sometimes he is wearing a plaid shirt, sometimes wearing suit. Mr. Chu doesn't deal with Old Master Q. They often tease each other, but also care about each other. He is very afraid of his wife. Q also used this to deal with him. Miss Chen is the object of Q's pressure. She is a money worshipper, often rejects Q's offenses because he isn't rich. The story mainly talks about the daily life of those main characters. They often appear in different identities, such as beggar, actor, politician, etc. etc. But sometimes the plot won't always take a place in a normal world. It may add some fantasy or sci-fi elements, like meet a vampire or alien, even back to the ancient times or go to the future. The story presents the lives of Hong Kong people in a humorous way and keep abreast of current events. The content will talk about some social events happen at the time, such as Sino-British Joint Declaration. Let's look at some examples of Old Master Q comic. In 2001, Fang Jinkai published a book. In the book, he accused Alfonso Wong's Old Master Q plagiarized Old Master Q by Chinese comic artist Peng Di. Di is older than Wong. He was born in 1907 and Wong was born in 1924. When Di published Old Master Q, Wong was a teenager. Coincidentally, they were both live in Tianjin at the time. Comparing to Old Master Q, both have the same name, and their main characters are both called Old Master Q. Not only have the same name, their appearance and personality are also similar. There is also Baked Potato in this Old Master Q. His name is Old White Potato, which also has similar appearance and personality with Baked Potato. But Alfonso Wong denied all plagiarism accusations. Until now, Wong and Dee are dead. People may never know that the Swan plagiarized Dee's work. Teddy Boy is a comic about child. It was created by Now New, formerly known as Mankind Man, in April 1992 and ends in April 2020, with a total of 2,335 issues. The story is about the main character, Chen Hu Nam, from the lowest member of the Hong Heng society, become the boss of the society. Teddy Boy become popular in Hong Kong soon, because in early days, there is a lot of trials in Hong Kong. The timing that Teddy Boy started published was the time that those trials became less active, that Hong Kong people were not very afraid of them. A comic with gangster themes are new to the people. Also, the content of Teddy Boy is relevant to the current events. During the Umbrella Revolution, the comic refers to some scenes of Umbrella Revolution and used police as the cover. The writer, Now New, said it's because he can't stand police attacking demonstrators in real life. There are a lot of characters in the story. It wasn't having a main character that connects the whole story. There will be different main characters in different chapters. Here are the 4 main characters. Chen Hu Nam, the boss of Hong Heng Society. Tachibana Masahito, a killer from a Japan society called Yamaguchi Gumi, Chen's friend. Baek Fei, real name is Chei Fei Hong, the Hong Heng Society's leader in Aberdeen, Chen's friend. Prince, real name is Genji Tai, the Hong Heng Society's leader in Sim Sa Sui, Chen's friend. Teddy Boy has been adapted to Young and Dangerous film series. This film series has 6 movies, 1 prequel movie and multiple side stories. The first episode released in 1996 and the last episode released in 2000. The film series set off a trend of filming gangster movies at Hong Kong. A lot of films like Infernal Affairs and Election came out at Hong Kong. There is some differences between the original comic and the film series. The biggest differences is Tachibana Masahito isn't in the film series. He has been deleted from the film series. There are some people think that Teddy Boy is over-glorifying and heroizing gangster figures. They worried about teenagers may have a misunderstanding or trap. Although it has been banned for people who are under 18, but everyone knows it's a joke, like some website asking you, are you over 18? Teenagers can still expose to the comic from various channels. Mac series is a comic work that written by Brian Jia and illustrated by Mark Garbeck from 1988. They are also a couple. The main character of the story is Magma. The background is set in Hong Kong, and the theme is all kinds of things in Hong Kong. Because the story is easy to understand and close to the daily lives of Hong Kong people, it resonates with Hong Kong readers. That's why it is very popular at Hong Kong. Magma is a pig from Lantau Pig Farm. One night, there is a storm. The pigs in the pig farm are all scattered. Dad and Mom found Magma and adopted him. Their child, Dada and Yan Yan, are living with them. Magma has a pen friend called Lisa. She is very empathetic. Seems like they will become husband and wife in the future. Magma studies in a kindergarten with Deba, a white male cat, Magma's best friend, Juicy, a canned goose, Five, a cute little turtle, May, a female cow, June, a female hippo, McDowell, Magma's cousin, the main character of McDowell series. Miss Chen, Magma's tutor, is a human. Headmaster, a middle-aged alopecia man. At early stages, the story of McMax series was mainly around McMax's life at home. Later, the focus changed to his school life and traveling with classmates. Well, although I talk about McMax first, people of my generation should be more familiar with McDo. Remember when I was a kid, the teacher's favorite cartoon movie to play to us was Doraemon, Disney, and McDo. Because I have watched McDo so many times, some scenes are deeply imprinted in my mind. McDo is a common memory of my generation. McDo series talk about the stories that happen on McDo. It has 6 anime films and 1 film that combine anime and real actors. Also, it has a 5 episodes TV anime, a 22 episodes online short film, and a lot of comic books. My Life as McDo is the first movie of McDo series. It was released in 2001 at Hong Kong, and it is also the most popular one. It won some awards, including but not limited to Best Feature Animated Film in Annecy International Animation Film Festival 2003 and Best Animation in Golden Horse Film Festival 2002. Hong Kong comics have decades of history. There are a lot of comics that I didn't talk about, such as Miss 30 Dolls, White Cat Black Cat, and Hoi Fu, or even Street Fighter and Resident Evil. Did their author get the copyright from Capcom? Who knows? The reason why I made this video is to introduce Hong Kong comics to people who didn't know anything about it or never heard about it before. I don't expect you guys will go to find some Hong Kong comics to read after watch this video. I just want to let you guys know there is a comic called Hong Kong Comics Once Brilliant. And remember those Hong Kong comics that grew up with me. Thank you for appeared in my childhood. Even now I don't read those Hong Kong comics anymore. Those memories will still live in my memory.